Hello there, YouTube. It's Daniel back here again. What I did was one of my friends closing down his salvage yard, so I purchased one of the racks that he had. I guess he had tires or rims or something on it, but this rack here is a stackable. It'll stack on top of that one, and they're about 8 feet long. So I'm probably going to use them to store the cutter and to figure out a way on this one to be a good one to store the zero turn. And what would be great is getting it all stacked out the way. So, but this video today is about a shelf that I'm doing. I bought this. He had this out here, and he actually had rims on this one. And so we came to agreement. It needs to be cleaned up. But what my deal is, I'm probably gonna go 2 feet deep and 43 inches long. Now, I think 43 gets me to about right here, somewhere along in this area. And the reason I say that, I will go inside and I'll show you where I'm going to put it. So what we're doing is, like I say, over every window, so it's 43 inches across. And so I'm getting ready to drill holes in it. Let me get up on this ladder. So I already punched my marks to run the drill. I'm gonna put a hole in each side first, and then come back later and drill the next hole, and then we'll probably weld that bracket when I cut off the old frame out there. Repurpose it. I'll probably cut it and weld it to the top of this. But the reason I didn't weld this on here is because the problem I have, I didn't want the insulation to burn, to get messed up. So if I'd have ran a bead right here, the sparks would have burned that. I have a welding blanket, but it's been kind of difficult to stick it in here and then get it on that side. So I said, well, I won't weld it. I'll bolt it up to the frame, and then the piece that I cut out there, I'll probably weld on here, tack weld it on here, and then run some chains, kind of like I did that one. Just run some chain on the outside, and to hold it on the front end. But I did it this way to get a little bit more strength instead of flipping it the opposite way. This should give it a little bit more strength. It's already flat, and as you can see, it's already level. What I gotta do, I gotta put at least 4 braces lengthwise. May put 5 just to make it strong. Yeah, that's probably what I do. Put 5 braces along here, and then cut it after the fact. Because if I cut it now, it'll be individual pieces. And this here is the only brace that I have. What I may do is just cut from here to 42, and then I can leave that brace on there, and then put one here. But let me think about what I'm gonna do, and then we'll come back. Alright, I finished all the welding, and now I just got it laid out. I kind of do things on the fly, don't have a good plan. And so, ran into a snag. I got my hose here, which is going to go up against the post on each side of the window. So what I'm probably going to do now is just to get better contact. I've been thinking about cutting an inch here, cut a slot here, and then cut a slot off of here, and that'll give me more surface area here, and I can run a bead across here, run a bead across here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Put it on the bandsaw. This is 1/8 angle iron. That's gonna be my back bracket, and then down here, probably gonna drill a hole in the side. Put a nut and bolt in it, like I did on the other one, and run a chain. I don't know if you can see it from here, but that's part of what I'm going to do. And then I'm thinking about just putting some expanded metal across the top. That way, keep it lightweight. This turned out to be 14 gauge metal, so if I put some expanded metal, it'll be more than enough. Sometimes if you need to cut something, you can just put, like I need to cut a slot out of here. Couldn't do it on a bandsaw, so what I did, I cut multiple slots, and then you can just take something like this and bend them up, and then you can come back and cut them off. Most times you can work it back and forth and it'll break. But if you got a section you need to cut out a flat piece, put your multiple cuts. It weakens this right here, and then take a pair of pliers and you can break them off. And this is 1/8, so it's a little bit more. 16 gauge is a whole lot easier. What happened? It just breaks off. Got the grooves cut in them, and it works perfect. So come back, clean all that. All right, I started cleaning it all, but it was too much work. If I'm gonna keep on repurposing old metal, probably gonna end up having to get a sandblaster or something like that. It's just too much trouble using a wire brush. So what I did is, and I'm lazy, so what I did was I came back and I'm gonna tack 3 spots on each beam. I'm just gonna tack some, this right here is expanded metal. So I'm just going to do that. Good thing about using expanded metal, it'll make the shelf a little bit lighter, and then it'll let light shine through it as well. I'm going to hang a couple more lights over on that side. Deck is done. Came out really nice. A little bit more work than I had planned, but ended up using 5/16 bolts on the end here. 5/16 bolt with a 1/2 inch wash up there, and just a regular chain to give support. This worked out pretty good here. Probably been better maybe if I had 2 bolts, or maybe used a bigger bolt than a 5/16. Maybe use a 3/8. But I had a 5/16 drill bit already in the drill, so that's what I used. So like I said, I got some more stuff off the floor. When my big ladder comes from Granger, they had to reorder me a ladder. When it comes, I'm gonna put these lights up, and so that'll clear up some space for something else. But other than that, really happy with it. It worked. The stuff I wanted to get off the floor, it's up there. Everything except for this deal that I had the vacuum cleaner on. And the only reason I had the vacuum cleaner because water was getting under the doors. And it looks like my little project with the drain in front of the overhead door solved that problem. So, all right, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like. Share it with your friends. Thank you very much for watching.